to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he could play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game
Bang! What is up, my pizzas? Oh, no. There we go. Yes. What is going on, everybody? Sorry, podcast listeners. We have a little technical glitch going on with the stream as you are unable to see. This builds to the mystery, so I'll unveil him in a moment. So don't say anything. We'll get around to you. But right now, you are Mystery Man. We have a special guest on the show whose name we'll get to. But first, you know her. You love her. You watch her stream every day. EmmaSkies.
What up, nerds?
How's the stream going?
Frustrating. Very frustrating.
No, let's talk about it. What's going on?
I got fucked over on Riven today, and I'm salty about it.
Riven, the game you've been waiting to play for
like 6 months.
Yeah. And you finally got around to it, and what happened?
It's not even a glitch. There's a part of the game where you can fuck something up really, really bad, and it completely ends the game and kicks you out, and then it crashed my game. And it's not supposed to do that.
Permadeath.
It's pretty permadeath, and I hadn't saved in an hour and a half.
Oh no!
I was about to cry. It was a rough day, and then I was like, I'm gonna go, guys, bye, and I went offline.
Well, if it makes you feel better, it's happened to every gamer who's ever existed. Has had that similar feeling.
And why do we never learn? How do we never ever learn?
Autosave made us weak.
It's true. This game is 21 years old. I figured out it came out in 97. It was a simpler time.
Yeah, much simpler time. Speaking of simpler times, he comes from a simpler place, way off in Fresno, California. Our social media manager on Facebook and my uncle cousin, Jake.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Hanging in there.
I mean, we got to hang out all day, so I feel like it's kind of repetitive asking you what you're doing. But for the people who don't know,
that's for them.
You do a lot of work for the show.
Is that what that is?
I mean, you'd be doing it anyways, I suppose.
Yeah.
So all the dank memes you ever see on our Facebook, and if he replies to you, it's more than likely him. He's kind of rogue, to be honest. I don't check in on him. I
can do what the hell I want.
Yeah, he could have been putting his, right-wing propaganda on there. I don't know what you.
No,
it's all Breitbart articles now.
Keeps it clean.
You guys get enough of that in the news. We don't need to put that on our Facebook.
Good point. And speaking of the news, he's not been on the news recently, but Steven Gutierrez, what's going on?
I was like, wait a minute. What?
He's been good lately.
What did I do?
I don't know. You haven't been on the news lately?
Plausible deniability. I don't want to know anything.
You've never been on the news?
Been on the news?
Not even as like a passerby?
Nope, never did the robot like walking by, nothing. You totally ruined my intro too. I was going to steal Emma's. And be like, what up, nerds? Just to make it uncool, so she has to stop doing that.
Excuse you.
But it's
you can't take this away from me. This is who I am.
Yeah, it's over.
Emma hasn't been on the show for a huge amount of time, but she already has catchphrases.
I do,
and I got to give her credit for that. Not a lot of people think about branding the catchphrases.
It's true.
Catchphrase.
That's trademarked.
Yeah.
Every time you say it, you have to pay me.
Aaron has one. The thirst is here, or no, the thirst is real.
Yeah, there you go.
Thirst is here. I have one. What's up, pizzas?
Yeah.
Webb has his old doozy. The word he always mispronounces.
Which one? Irregardless.
Irregardless. Yeah. See, he has irregardless. There's and now you have what's up, nerds. I like it.
Yeah.
And then
Steal it.
Get on the catchphrase.
So I overbooked. I'll be completely honest here. As you can see, Aaron is not here, so the organization has left. And I had a set 4. I was proud. And then Jake came,
dropped in,
and I'm like, okay, well, he has to be on the show because we owe him for all the work he does for us. But this guy, I've been wanting to have back on the show for a while. Curtis, what's going on?
Man, not a lot. Just here.
I hear that.
I'm just happy that I'm here right now, nerding out with some other nerds and pizzas and thirsts and all that other stuff.
Well, you had you had some memorable stories from the show about the Black Eyed Peas. If you can go on VGBstudios.com, we have all the guests we've ever had. And you can go down to Curtis and click on his face, and you can see all the episodes he's appeared on. I think we even named the episode after the Black Eyed Peas because it was such a good story. But
They still owe me a steak dinner.
Let's just
say
you.
that.
I think they owe you a little
I'll
more
live
than
for
that.
now.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's pretty.
We all know who.
Would it have to be all of them? Because they don't really get together anymore. Would it be
every single one
just
of them.
Fergie or just Will I Am?
No. Will I Am owes me a steak dinner. Fergie owes me a hug and a kiss on the forehead. Apple G-App. I don't know if I could just get some, like a high five from him. That'd be cool. And then what? Taboo. If he gives me the mask that he wore in that terrible Street Fighter movie as Vega, we can call it even.
Oh, that was him.
That was him, man.
I did not even know all of their names until just now.
Yeah.
What? And you're welcome, Black Eyed Peas. I'm still promoting y'all. Shame. Yeah.
A lot's been going on in the world. We gotta thank our sponsors first. What could I be doing? GG Gamersupps. Get your bump with Gamersupps. You use the code word VGB at your checkout. You will save 10%. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about
100%.
right.
Yeah, 10. No, I can't be doing that. Yeah, I can't be doing that
if
one.
you go and you enter it in and it's more, then you're welcome.
Yeah, there you go. So
It's actually 200% off. They give you money back. They give you the
absolutely.
price.
That's obviously how it works.
It's definitely not how it works. We're not liable for anybody who does it.
the other one, Oblivion Comics and Coffee, Sacramento's #1 place for comics and or coffee. Have you been there lately, Curtis?
Yeah, man. I was saying what's up to El Boogie like last week before last.
Okay, I need to get in there. I got like a stack that I haven't picked up yet.
I still have to try all the toast. Every time I go in there, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get a new toast, and I end up getting the Rip and Dip.
Oh, the Rip and Dip.
Oh, it's
Do you get the hummus or the marinara?
Oh, marinara, bro.
I get the hummus, dog.
Oh, see, I've never tried it, but I don't know. Like,
I don't know what any of you guys are talking about.
You should go down to
out of town,
Oblivion
so-
Comics and Coffee and get yourself a Rip and Dip.
Rip and Dip, Emma, yeah.
enough.
And then
Fair
you
enough.
let us know next week what you decided.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There we go.
Next week, I won't be here.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she's
you'll be in San Diego.
Peace out.
Diego.
San Diego Comic Con.
Which means
Means a whale's vagina.
I like the synergy on this show already. You sure you didn't plan that ahead? You can coordinate that.
We're
on
just
the way?
connected.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta read my script.
Be careful, Emma. I know this guy's past.
Yeah, you're gonna want a firewall.
It's fair enough. It's fair enough.
What else did we want to? Oh, listen to last week's episode, dummy. I'm sorry if I attacked you personally. If you're listening to this, but
Your name is
if
Dummy,
you're
we
listening to this
apologize.
episode without listening to the last one, oh my gosh, it was so good. Emma, I feel like you and I've connected on we got vulnerable.
It was a good show. It was a good show. I liked the ladies' show.
Yeah.
It was the ladies and Corey. We all got.
No, it was all ladies.
We were all very in touch with our feelings.
Are you proud of me for not saying anything too dumb?
I am.
Well,
I am.
I'm upset that you didn't.
That's why I only watched
challenge it, man.
I watched like 10 minutes of it because I was like, there's a 10-minute window where Corey is gonna come clean. It's so nice. It's so beautiful.
So wait for it.
So why'd they call it suffrage?
Who suffered, really?
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, it was
Now the
incredible.
tables have turned. Emma.
Yeah. I'm back to being the
So
only woman in the room.
This is going to be bad.
It was a beautiful show.
No, it was.
It was. Janice Davis is just incredible herself.
I love her.
Yeah, she was
She's
kicking
the-
a lot of knowledge.
She's
yeah.
the sweetest person in real life.
Yeah.
Like when I first met her, it was just like, are you human? Like, is this real? Like, yeah.
Yeah, when she says your name, you feel happy.
Yeah.
Because like she'll be the guest on our show, and we'll have like 6 guests like this, and then she'll pick the one who hasn't talked in the longest amount of time, and she'll go, "So I want to know what Steven has to say about this."
It's a total like teacher caught me off guard complex. You're like, what?
1982.
Red pin phone keyboard. You start naming random shit up you see.
So guys, I brought this crack team together because we're gonna do a special segment this week. I know how Aaron likes to do games, and I like games too. So we're gonna play a game in spirit of Aaron, in his memory. And I mean, he's fine.
Did he finally die
Rest
too?
in pieces.
Yeah,
Like Webb died and then now Aaron died.
Well, that was okay. I'll be honest. Saying Webb died was just a pure grab for audience. It's like when
Wow.
you know, it was all pretty.
It's like the time Vince McMahon faked his death.
Exactly.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Chris Benoit accidentally killed some people. What? I'm pretty sure he didn't accidentally. That
Too
was wrong
soon.
word.
Too
Wrong
soon.
word. Forgive me. Hold on. Stop.
Oh.
Rewind that.
Crossface.
Yeah.
Give the crossway. So we're gonna play a game, and of course, it wouldn't be a game if I didn't make an original piece of music, a theme song just for you guys that explains the rules. So I took everyone's feedback. This one is less than a minute.
Oh.
It's less than a minute, and it explains the rules, so there's a reason you would listen to
So we
it.
have to listen now?
Yeah.
All right.
You can just say, hey,
listen
don't
up.
do this.
No,
You can do this.
I had to put it in form of a song, and the song's for
That's
you
fair.
guys.
That's totally your persona.
Oh my god.
I hate you already.
Why is this who you are?
Today you gotta guess the song, gonna play a couple clips for you. By now you understand the rules, so you know what you have to do. The game's up for grabs to anybody to buzz in with their names and guess the song. Think quick and try and guess the lyrics to the tunes that I picked out. I'm sure you've heard these songs before, so there's no reason to doubt. This game's up for grabs to anybody to buzz in with their names and guess the song.
Who hurt you?
Why?
I mean,
it happened. That's a thing now.
No, who hurt me? I never get to enjoy Wonderwall ever again. Thanks a lot, Corey. Thank you.
I mean, it was educational at the very least.
Was it?
You could have said that with words faster, like in a shorter time period than
I
that
would have
song.
enjoyed that more than listening to that hot garbage.
Okay.
You fed us hot garbage.
I don't know if I want to play this anymore.
So Corey's our most
Wait,
popular
did you learn
person
how
in
to
the
do
room.
auto-tune, by the way?
No, that's natural harmony.
It sounded like the higher one was a little
Pitchy?
computer generated.
Pitchy dog?
Unfortunately, chat can
Little
barely
pitchy
hear
thing.
it, so I'm gonna have to play it again, guys.
Oh God, no!
Oh
no.
my god!
Oh no!
I will leave.
So the theme. This is Name That Tune. Basic stuff here. As per usual for us, what you got to do is you buzz in with your name. I'll start to play a song. Once you feel you know it, you get one opportunity. I'm actually going to have you guys turn off the TV when we start the game because I don't want chat to play an influence on this one.
Oh, Jesus.
The theme here is menu music.
Menu music.
Oh,
Menu
Jesus.
music across video games from arcade to now.
All right. I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up.
So we'll start with one. I'll throw you guys.
Are you keeping score?
Yeah,
This is buzzing.
totally keeping score. Yeah, I have a pen here and everything. Keeping score. Here,
Wait,
we're
so
gonna write down E.
We just gotta guess
The
what
game?
it's from. I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's games, right?
Yeah.
And the composer. And
No,
the
no.
year.
Oh, we did that, then I'm walking out of here now.
Michael
because I
O'Donnell.
lost. Michael McDonald.
These are, I don't know.
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell.
Yeah.
That's Malcolm?
Yeah.
It's a real
Did I
guy.
say McDonald's?
No, you said O'Donnell. You
I
did.
said McDonald.
316 in chat, who has always been our faithful scorekeeper, will keep score for us.
I don't know if I trust that.
Hopefully, I can't see.
First
so-
one's going to be total softball, just so you guys understand the rules. You buzz in with your name, and then you guess it. If it's like a series, you have to guess the exact one.
Ah.
So I tried to do my best to make sure these were like things that would actually jar your memory. So here we go. First one.
Steven. Armyman?
No. So you're out of this round.
You suck.
So you want to be early. He had the right idea, but you also got to wait till you got a good idea.
Oh. Emma. Overwatch.
Yes.
I was pretty sure when I heard that, but I didn't know if it was going to be another Blizzard game.
As soon as that second part kicked in, I was
Yeah.
like, fuck.
I was like, yeah.
So good. See, you guys got it. Emma is on the board with 1.316. Be sure to mark that down. But that's how the game is played, everybody. So there's going to come from different eras. You
So
just
that
got to
was,
be
that
ready.
was practice. So
Yeah, so that one don't
That was
count,
the
right?
point. That
I
was
got
the
a
point.
point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck all y'all. I got a point.
Trial by combat.
Rigged.
Riggs.
Riggs.
Rigs
Yeah,
of rods.
I'm in
Rigs.
lethal weapon mode.
Getting too old for this.
Here we go. Chat, let me know if
Too
that
young
was
for
too
this
loud
game.
or too quiet or whatever. I can make minor adjustments. But and I'm only going to trust the people who matter, the subs, because they'll be honest.
Wow.
Here we go. Number 2.
Steven.
Steven.
Is that Metroid?
No. No.
I give up on my.
Here we go.
Curtis.
Curtis.
Link or Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Here we go.
We take all the time we want now.
I don't know.
Sometimes
any of
it's
the
good to
Zelda
wait,
games,
guys.
So...
Sometimes it's good to wait.
I don't know any of the Zelda games.
Damn it,
so...
I know this,
See,
dude.
now you know it, don't you?
Yeah, I know it.
I don't know it. I didn't play any Zelda
You guys
games.
don't know?
Emma.
Emma.
Ocarina of Time?
Wait,
No.
no, it's not.
Oh, fuck.
That's
It's the only one I know.
Pokemon.
You got to buzz in?
Oh, Buzz.
Oh,
and then
it
which,
Say your name.
which one?
Pokemon.
Which one?
Which
The one
one?
on Game Boy.
There's been several on Game Boy.
Red and blue. I don't know.
Red,
Incorrect.
yellow,
Incorrect.
blue,
Incorrect.
green,
No.
indigo.
If we get negative,
No one gets the point on that
Violet.
one. It was Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Yikes.
I felt like
I ain't played that
Pokemon Red
Aren't they all the same?
Red and Blue was too easy.
Aren't they all the same?
No, well, I mean the hook is the same, but there's a lot more,
Rigged.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I got nothing.
I can't believe it.
So Emma's in the lead with 1.
Emma's in the lead with
All
one.
right.
Here we go.
Bullshit.
It's off to a solid start.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
I keep
Take your
rushing
time.
into it.
We're terrible
I
at
want to
this,
win. That's
clearly.
why I'm rushing
So
into
you
it.
don't have to rush.
Here we go, number 3.
How can I reach these keys?
I would suggest letting this one play out just a little bit. Let it soak.
Ooh, I got an idea.
Oh my god.
Curtis.
Curtis.
Batman Arkham City.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. I knew it was Batman related.
You gave me a comic book one, and I can do that.
Pretty
I can
good.
do the comic book.
Did
one.
comic books have music?
Yeah, bruh. You didn't know that? No, real talk. Girl from Ipanema was in Doctor Strange, The Oath comic. And Iron Fist is in there, and they're singing it in the waiting room for Night Nurse. Nerd facts. Let's go.
There you go.
Hey, he came
Now
from,
you know.
he comes from a podcast that did comic books.
That's cheating.
Guy knows his stuff.
Shit.
Here's another one that I believe I'm not gonna give no hints.
We're
Here
a
we go.
video game podcast, and we missed that one.
I still
So, I mean, it's kind of.
Oh, I got no fucking clue.
Steven,
Steven.
is it Mortal Kombat
Let you continue.
2?
Yes.
Hold
on
on,
the board,
wait,
ladies and gentlemen.
this sounds like the one that was from like, because the music was different per console, wasn't it? I felt
Yeah.
like the Super Nintendo music was different from the Genesis
No, I
one.
thought it was just the characters that was different, like, or in the, like the blood.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
I don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure.
Hey, I'm gonna quote you on that because
Can we get the fact checkers?
But I
Fact
want the
checkers?
point. So
Hey.
I'm gonna Wikipedia that.
right.
So same.
Wiki
Same
that.
Z's.
So I think we're at 1 for Emma.
1, 1, and 1.
1, 1, and 1.
I
Jake?
got 1 too.
You got 1 too?
Pity vote.
No, you don't. But I'll lob you one you should know. Here we go.
Steven,
Steven.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yes.
What the fuck?
He hit that one.
I don't have a Wii.
That was
GameCube,
before
son.
the Wii.
GameCube.
Oh, I never had a GameCube either.
I never had
undefeated.
anything Nintendo,
Still
so I'm with you.
undefeated.
What?
All I got
Blasphemy.
is Nintendo.
I know.
That's blasphemy.
I know.
I spent so many hours in that damn game.
Hey.
That's why you got it.
Yeah.
Lob me one. I don't. Oh, GameCube.
All right, here we go. Another one.
Dang, this is
I,
dope.
I know this.
I feel like
Relaxing.
This is incredible.
is
I'm gonna go to sleep.
My chi is aligning right now.
Steven,
Steven.
I might regret this. Is this Resident Evil 2?
No.
Shit.
I think it might be hit Resident Evil though.
again. I never played any of the Resident Evil games.
I know which one it is.
Nope.
Curtis.
Curtis.
Devil May Cry.
No.
Oh, that's a good guess, though.
It sounds like Capcom music.
Yeah, that's definitely a good guess.
I have no clue. This is beyond me.
Take a guess.
This is a bad game for me.
I know. You got 1 point. We talking about bad game. For
Resident Evil 4?
No.
Oh, shit. No, I don't know, because that was my next one.
you. Resident Evil. Which one did you say?
Throw out a number.
Wait, which one?
Should have been paying attention.
I'm gonna pay attention to you.
No, I said two.
1.
No. Dark Souls.
Oh, well,
Dark Souls.
Oh my god, I'm playing this game right now. How did I
Wow.
not? Oh my god. You know what? Because I don't spend time in the menu.
Or
Yeah.
yeah,
There you
you're in the death scene.
I'm in the death.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so-
got the death screen over. You played that death sound, and I
Yeah,
got it.
shit.
But the starting music? No, I got no fucking clue.
All right.
That sounds very Capcom. It was, wait.
So nobody gets the points
No,
on
it's-
that one. 316. Go ahead and hit us with a score update, and I'll get started on the next one. Here we go.
I think we're still 1-1-1.
Jake. Oh,
Jake.
Don't.
Too late. You gotta do it.
Still playing though.
Go.
I was gonna say Halo.
No.
Okay.
You're out.
This is some ominous music.
This is. What the fuck
That's why I
is
thought
this?
Halo.
I feel like the
Do
answer was
it.
already said.
Do
before.
it.
Nope. Nope.
Your face. I said the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I know this.
Funny part is that I know Steven knows it. I know he does.
I don't know it, so I'm just gonna
Curtis.
watch Steven
Silent
work
Hill?
through it.
Nope.
Dang.
I'm just gonna watch Steven work through it.
Yeah. It's gonna eat away at him.
It's Hangover.
I
The
know you know
numbers,
it.
it's clicking.
You know it. What could it be, Steven? You're gonna embarrass yourself. You're gonna embarrass
Damn it,
yourself.
I'm still here.
We're in the same room.
It got louder.
The purpose.
The mind gaming. Emma. Dirty. Playing dirty.
How can you let this happen, Steven?
Think Zach Galifianakis gif. The numbers going by, whispering words.
You're losing all credibility.
Emma, you.
Nobody's gonna
you
trust
still have
you.
a guess.
I know, right?
Oh, I got no fucking clue.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
She's tapping out.
I got nothing.
Can I have her guess?
Yeah.
Can you start it over? Or is
No.
No, Steven. Oh, no.
Emma,
Oh,
you
no.
gotta throw something out there because I embarrassed myself. Okay, by throwing something out there.
I'm just gonna go again and say, well, Steven, and then I'm gonna say Resident Evil 4.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Really? Resident Evil 2.
No.
I was
You
really-
guys are on
I
Resident
really-
Evil.
I
Everything scary is
I
not
just-
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, man.
I just really wanted it to be that so that it would be his old guess.
It was Call of Duty World at War.
Oh, I didn't play that one.
Fuck, it was.
Steven, you and I spent hours in those lobbies together.
That was the zombie.
I didn't play
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
I stopped
Oh
at Ghost. That was my threshold for Call of Duty. Never again.
This was the original World at War.
You know, if it would have played the music, the like hardcore rock music that you have to do the secret code for,
Yeah.
I might have got it.
All right, get your trigger fingers ready on this one.
I bet you chat was just like,
Emma.
Jake.
Emma.
Emma said her name first.
Halo.
Ooh.
Hang on.
Ooh.
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh.
Jake knows it.
Halo 2.
Nope.
No.
Halo 3.
is it Inception?
Halo
It is
3.
Halo 3.
Yeah.
Fuck! I knew it was 2 or 3.
I love those.
As soon as it wasn't 2, I knew it was 3. God damn it.
You know that one that meme just
Yes, that's me every time any Halo music ever plays.
Wait, chills right now, right there.
I never played Halo in my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's
All right,
good.
child.
That's good.
No, that's actually that's great. Hang on, that's
Say-
fantastic because you get to play it for the first
No.
time.
Don't play garbage.
It's not the same.
I'm probably never gonna play Halo in my life.
Don't play garbage. No.
I am gonna destroy this room.
It's not my room.
That's not a good idea.
No, wait, please don't.
I don't live here.
Halo is fantastic.
Here we go. This is another one. This one may be easy, maybe difficult.
Oh, I got a point by the way. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one's
this is
all
normal.
around.
No goose eggs.
Here we go.
One's across the board.
Steven,
Steven.
God of War.
Incorrect.
You suck, Steven.
Suck it.
Oh, you. It's the exact same song.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Let's check
How
that
do you double check?
because
Just Google
we're
it.
fair.
Yeah,
we're
man.
fair.
Power of the internet.
Does the new God of War have the same song as the old one?
This is God of War 2. It could have been the same.
Oh, so no one else gets to guess.
Well,
then?
now we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
So I didn't lose that round.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
We all get a point.
We all get a point.
What does the chat say?
Chat is talking about Final Fantasy and some other stuff. Someone thought it was a Rick and Morty theme. No, Villain J.
Not even close.
No. Not even a hint.
No.
I don't watch Rick and Morty either.
You.
It's all right. You're not missing much. It's okay.
That's a commercial.
It's fun, but
Unplug my headphones real quick.
I'll do.
Okay, those
I
are
will
mine.
say the Rick and Morty fans, they get carried away.
Rick and Morty
they
fans-
put too much value into it.
Rick and Morty fans ruin Rick and Morty.
That's true. I agree with that.
Word.
Like Star Wars fans.
Oh, we were just talking
comment.
about that.
No comment.
And yeah,
I stand by it. Star Wars fans ruining Star Wars.
I mean, that'd be an interesting topic.
Can I
I
move on?
think you might be right.
Well, we'll go on to this
different?
next one.
Okay.
There's a few more, and that'll be like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the rest of this plays out and see if that even matters.
Quick, before he plugs his headphones back in.
Before he plugs them back in.
Here we go.
Let's go.
All right, this one.
I can't stop.
Just plug it.
I apologize in advance, Emma. This one might be for the older gamers in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Emma. Ecco the Dolphin.
Yes.
Yes. I love this game. Sorry, I got really excited.
My fucking first thought was Tron.
Yes, Ecco the fucking Dolphin.
Wow.
That is my
What console
shit.
is that on?
Sega Genesis.
Emulators are not technically legal, Emma. Okay.
Sega
Forfeit.
Genesis was my first console. Suck a dick. I love Ecco the Dolphin. Oh my god.
Suck a dick.
Only
Hell,
small ones.
Yes.
The ones that are
Can we just
non-existent.
listen to it for a minute, though?
Yeah,
too,
it's
and
fantastic.
just to appreciate
just put it on. It's fantastic.
It is really good.
I never got past like the
This
octopus
is for
in
the
the first
older
level. To be
gamers.
completely
Fuck
honest.
I never
off.
played
What
Echo.
are you talking about?
I never even played this game.
How
You haven't
old
heard
do you
of
think
this?
I am?
What's it called?
Or I guess
Ecco
how
the
young
Dolphin.
do you
It's
think
called
I
Tuna
am?
Simulator.
Yeah. You're a
Wait, is that
playable
really what it's
dolphin? Yeah, it's like a puzzle.
Tuna Simulator?
It's really good. It's really like the beginning is really sad. It made me cry when I was a little kid.
Did Mama Echo get
No,
shot by a hunter?
Echo gets like all of your family and friends, all your dolphins in the
Oh.
sea get torn away and like into this vortex, and you're all by yourself. And then it's just you. You're this one dolphin in the big ocean with this music, and you just have to like find out what happened and how to get back to your family.
There's another game that this reminds me of. It's like an evolution game. Like you start off as like a real simple creature, and you evolve eventually to like a dinosaur. That's what it reminds
That's
me
definitely not Echo.
of. No, it's definitely not Echo.
Definitely not Echo.
Didn't think I was gonna get that one.
Wow. So,
I
I mean, yeah, I
didn't know.
apologize
2
for.
seconds.
That's why I don't assume. I guess I'm just made out of.
I might be able to
an
forget
ass out
the
of me.
Nintendo thing. That's got Sega Genesis. So
That was my first
that's pretty
console.
good.
That was my first
That's
game.
that's what you started out with, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my first.
Our family started out with Nintendo,
Yeah.
like NES.
Atari.
You might have to turn that down in the podcast. That was really loud. That was my apologies. My bad, chat.
All right, here's the last one. I may need a score update here from 316 to see what's on the line here because I think Emma's at 2. I think Steven's at 2.
I need to steal it. We'll have a 3-way.
All right.
Oh wait.
I'm out.
You can have it.
Yes.
That's a one-way.
Oh wow. So Steven 2, Emma 2, Jake 1,
Nothing changes
Curtis
then.
1. Here we go.
Oh shit.
Oh, Jake.
Oh,
Jake.
007 GoldenEye.
Yes.
That brings that. That's elementary school status right there.
and now we have a 3-way tie.
Yep.
There's a 3-way tie.
3-way.
Yeah, he was right.
Tie.
You wanna get on the board at that point? Would you like to join?
Damn.
I
Would you like
literally
to
do
play?
4 ways. I don't do 4 ways, 3 ways, and below.
I like to think you would have got
What, you like to blow?
Yes, the competition away.
Hey.
Good save. Good save.
Thank you.
I'll allow it.
I didn't prepare for a tie, guys. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I may have to go into a tiebreaker around here.
Just like randomly pull shit up on YouTube.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna be
figured.
completely honest.
Top 10 theme songs for video games.
So first it'll be an ad for Totino's, and then after whatever.
Steven, delicious.
Tostito.
Let me see. I got just the one too. Talk amongst yourselves.
We should have known that the easy first one was gonna be Overwatch. Like even before he started it.
I never played Overwatch.
What's
Man,
wrong with
play
you,
Overwatch.
man?
I don't care what society is currently doing.
Wow.
I'm not part of your system.
I'm not on the grid.
So what?
I just imagine you in like a ghillie suit right now, just like sitting there walking to your car.
More like a karate gi.
It's more accurate.
All right, here we go. This is gonna be. This one might be a really easy one.
I think you should have gone retro.
No. It's not fair. I'm too young.
you.
Go with games that haven't came out yet and their themes.
All right, can't guarantee what's gonna play here. Could be a commercial for something, or it could be the song. Here,
Steven,
Steven.
Oh.
I
Teenage
thought it
Mutant
was
Ninja
a
Turtles.
commercial.
The first
Shit.
one. That's my guess.
What was the first one called?
I just played the arcade one. I don't know. Arcade?
It's just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Curtis.
Curtis.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
That's right.
Four-way tie.
Now it's a 4-way tie. You can't have a tie. He should have been disqualified. All right, he brought himself back.
I played that game last week,
That was loud
bruh.
as fuck.
All I played was the arcade one, so it's like arcade.
My favorite part. That's the one where like
Emma, Tom Jones.
Nice.
that's the one where like they ran over nails and they go my toe, right?
Yes. That way. No. That doesn't happen in that one.
No?
No. It does. It does. With the speech bubble coming out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the speech bubble thing, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's being a kid. That's what I remember. Just like it was funny to let them hurt themselves.
Yeah, that was. pretty funny.
Jesus.
They're sadistic kids.
What can you
Hence
say?
why I like Rick and Morty.
But that came from the
sadistic.
movie too, because they did that in the movie. Like they stepped on something or something.
Did
Like, oh, my foot. Yeah.
I never watched
Fact check.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The movies?
Any of I never watched the cartoon or
Vanilla
the
Ice
movies
is in
or-
that, so you should watch
Is
that.
he?
Then watch the
Yes.
Vanilla Ice
Oh my
movie.
God.
I think the Ice movie's called Cold as Ice too.
I have the
Oh,
Blu-ray
Jesus.
set.
Hey.
The original 3.
That's fine.
Nice.
You can keep that.
Even though the third one's.
The third one was weird.
Let you borrow.
Yeah, they went to like
Yeah, they went to
Japan and
Japan.
all that.
All right, guys.
All right, here we go.
Pop quiz. Here it is. This is it.
Yep.
Jake.
Ah!
Jake.
GTA. Oh shit. Vice City.
Wrong.
No,
Emma.
not Vice City,
Wrong.
damn it.
Emma.
Oh.
What is GTA San Andreas?
No.
No, not San Andreas.
Shit.
Can you answer again?
No.
I didn't mean Vice City. I meant the other one.
I never played any of them. The only ones I know are San Andreas and 5. That's the only names I know. So I just threw out one of them.
Just give up because I already know what it is. I'm hate. I got it.
Steven, you gonna let this happen again? Is this
Why are you turning? What's up with this?
Pick a number.
Just let it happen, Steven. Just let it
You
happen.
haven't guessed yet.
But I'm going to.
Are you?
No.
Okay.
But I am.
I'm gonna say it because it's killing me.
Don't. You shush.
It's not that hard. It's not.
There's
different
only
like
like
the first
3
one.
other ones to pick from.
That's kind of true.
You know it's not Vice City.
Steven, on the count of 5, say whatever
What did you
comes into
say?
your head. I said San Andreas.
Curtis and Steven are still in it, right?
All right.
Yes.
When I get to
Okay.
0, you just say whatever's in your head. 5, 4, 3, 2,
There
1,
has to be
go.
a time limit, dude. There has to be
All
a time
right,
limit.
Steven.
Steven.
That's not how that
Let's
works.
go. Just Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
That-
buddy.
Is
Okay.
it 5?
Yes.
Oh man, then I am really mad at myself because I'm playing that like right now.
Alright.
Like, that's all I play. This is GTA 5. I play it online.
I was hoping there was like lyrics or something kicking.
No.
Grand
That's
Theft
pretty much-
Auto 5.
It's menu music.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
So I was waiting.
I'm so
Oh,
mad at
man.
myself. I'm so mad at myself right now.
Chat was pretty on point. They knew quite a few of those. Was it too difficult? You think? I thought menu music would be easy.
Special cases
but
is
maybe
GTA Online.
You know,
I'll-
it
I feel like we just need a longer game. There just needs to be more. Because like
clicks.
we all play different things.
Yeah.
Shitty
Like
intro
I don't
music.
play any of the
not a
shit that you
bad
guys
game.
played.
Work on the intro music.
I'm like, I didn't play
guess I could
Capcom.
say
Fix
the
that
same
shit.
thing, 'cause
I didn't play
played
Nintendo.
Halo,
I didn't play fuck all that you guys played.
Oh man, no, that's definitely good.
But I got my Ecco the Dolphin. That's all I
You know
care
what?
about.
I think that's fair though, because that's a fair mix. Like I've played the popular games. I played GTA. I played Halo. But then you guys played the obscure ones, like the Dolphin one. I think it's obscure.
It's pretty
It's pretty
it was
obscure. It's
popular
pretty obscure.
back in the day.
So I think that was
Yeah, it was
I
big.
think
that
It
was
was
fair.
big at the time, but now
So
it's just one of those like I haven't played that game in like 20 years.
which one?
Echo the Dolphin.
But you got it. In
Yeah.
like
and I
2
was like, I know what this
seconds.
You're
is.
going to when you get
it's like
home.
the instinctual like back of your brain is just like I know this.
I actually played Grand Theft Auto London.
My mom
yeah?
threw away my Sega Genesis, and I've never forgiven her.
Oh, damn.
I still have mine in my.
Mom, if you ever see this, I don't forgive you.
She doesn't watch regularly?
I hate you.
No,
She
she's
don't
not.
support you.
Oh.
Daddy's
Her
guys watches,
internet is not-
Not Mama's guys.
There's been a lot of talk going on the internet. We'll hit it just like a couple little news stories. One, the stuff Fortnite is doing, Emma, I know you hate what it stands for, but as a developer, they're doing some insanely cool
I don't
things.
hate Well, I hate the game, but I
Yeah.
don't hate the principle of it. I just don't like everybody else trying to get on VR.
So, okay.
I
So
thought you said VR for a second.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait.
they've, if it was just a game by itself, that's one thing, but they keep doing these external events that are just stirring up community talking constantly about what's going to happen next. And it's
Conspiracies.
Yeah, and it's brilliant because it really doesn't affect the gameplay too much, but it gives your hardcore fans and like the younger kids out there like crazy stuff to look into. Like they launched a rocket, and they had like a meteor hit, and it changed the landscape.
First the meteor hit, then the rocket.
Yeah, and then they were like recently there was a bunch of explosions going on in the sky.
So when the rocket took off, it shattered space and time, and it causes this huge fissure in the sky.
Like all rockets do.
Yeah. You know, I'm sure Elon Musk has his fair share of time rips. But like there's these. So what happened was there was like this burger mascot that was in the game, and it disappeared. And it showed up in real life in a desert somewhere.
Yeah, some photographers just started taking pictures of it and put it on social media. And so an item disappeared in the game, and they went and threw it out in the desert to show like that the worlds are being blended or something like that. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Like I'm not interested in the game,
but you're interested in
I want to know all this stuff.
Yeah.
Right. No, I see that.
A bunch of guns are just gonna fall out the sky, and everybody's gonna start shooting.
Who knows?
The Purge.
There you go. That's it.
What other have we seen stuff like this, like marketing done this well through video games crossing into real world? Because
I mean, it's basically augmented reality kind of marketing, right?
Kinda.
Yeah, I think.
Except you don't need to hold the phone up to your face. Which
other
is cool.
than like secret numbers where you can call, and then like it's like. The person, like, there's the Captain America thing where, like, the number in Avengers 4 was an actual phone number, and you could call it, and you got a message from Captain America.
Really?
Disney disconnected it for legal reasons. But, yeah, I mean, outside of stuff like that, I don't think there's, like, an actual, like, something that was in the game, and now it suddenly appeared. You know, they'll do it for, like, promotional stuff, but this was just...
Fallout 4 did that with the number thing. There's, like, a phone number on a calendar, and you can call it, and it was like, welcome to Voltech. You're... 1 billion in line for whatever.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and I think you can still call it. I'm not 100% sure because I know they just recently discovered it, like not that long ago.
Yeah,
but there was like people were uncovering like hints to what was going to happen. I think there was a little bit of trolling going on from Epic itself because there was like. If you looked at the comment, there's like the sound that was coming through that was muddled, and somebody decoded the sound.
Wow!
And found a message.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I think it said something like the end is near or something. But people didn't know that. People had theorized that the comet was going to hit, but it was kind of like that's crazy. Like, you know, a map's just suddenly going to change like that permanently. Like the map's permanently changed unless they like to do a retro thing or something like that.
Have you messed with these games, Curtis? Have you played PUBG or Fortnite or any of the Battle Royale games?
Nah, I ain't playing none of that.
Good for you.
Good
for you.
Yeah, no, like literally, like I will watch people, like, cause I'll be on Twitch and I'll watch other people play, and I just see people get so mad. I'm like, this doesn't look fun. I see people raging out. And
I stop when I get mad.
That's good. That's good self-control.
Yeah,
like,
you need to walk away.
Well, I try. Unless I'm playing Dark Souls, and then I'm always.
I don't know why you're putting yourself through that torture.
Because they donated money for it.
Oh, so thanks for the money and the memories.
For the animals.
Peace.
I did a charity stream for the SPCA.
Oh, that's dope.
And I did like a joke, like if we raise $1,000, I'll play Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
Jesus Christ! Now I'm playing fucking Dark Souls.
Now you're torturing yourself.
Now.
But you did it for a very good cause.
You did.
You did.
Adopt. Don't shop.
That's your local PSA.
Yeah, so the Battle Royale thing is blowing up, but that also brings with it's summertime. Yeah, kids are not going to school and trying to find ways to occupy their time. It's 115 degrees in LA.
Oh my God.
100 degrees here.
Shout out to anybody at Anime Expo this weekend.
Oh my
Please
God.
don't die.
I'm already hearing like people's costumes melting off. And,
Yeah.
like, the glue
Really?
and stuff's like coming apart. Yeah.
Adhesive coming off.
Yeah.
They need cooling systems in those things.
Hey, they could use an engineer.
I'll get right on it.
Strap this AC
have you
to
seen?
your back.
Have you seen those anime costumes? I don't know where you're gonna put a fan
Dry ice.
in that thing.
Just enclose it.
Right on the skin.
Please don't do that.
It's liquid
It's carbon
cooling.
dioxide. You will die asphyxiation. So don't do that.
Let's
Alright.
not do that.
Great. New
It was a
PSA.
joke.
So the parents out there need to figure out how to regulate video games for their kids. They're worried about their kids because there's these reports coming out about gaming addiction.
Oh my God.
Okay, so like the biggest recent news story that comes to mind was that there was a earthquake or a tornado, and a kid said that he didn't want to log off his Fortnite or something like that. He got interviewed and he said something like those lines, but everybody was saying he was just trolling.
I'm sure he was, right?
But I mean, the news.
Right?
I mean,
the
how old
news
was
just
he?
laughed it up though. They were 100% serious.
You know, you say this like hopefully it's a joke, but it's probably not. It's
He wasn't that young.
That's my question. Though, how old was the kid, and how serious was the tornado and or earthquake?
How serious does a tornado or earthquake need to be? Turn the damn console out, man. Save your life.
Oh man.
I mean,
Well, I mean, to Emma's point, like I can remember distinctly a couple nights, even here in Sacramento, being online with Steven and Aaron and the guys, and we'd feel a shake, and we'd all be like, "Did you feel that?"
You know what?
Well, none of us like freaked out, or we just continued our match.
right? Like if you're used to it, then you're like, "Fuck it, I don't give a shit."
That happened when I was living at your old place over in.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were upstairs.
Yeah, I was upstairs like, guys, I felt the wall shake. The wall shook. There was an earthquake, and they're like, that's fine, Jake. It's, whatever.
No, Jake, it's just indigestion. Go back to sleep.
I mean, I'm from Fresno. I don't know how we don't get earthquakes that often. Does Sacramento get a lot of earthquakes?
No. See, Ruru2 in chat is making a good point. He still had internet and power. The tornado was not that close.
That's true.
He's fine.
That's logic right there.
I don't
fine.
know though, man, because when I went to Georgia and they had a tornado scare, I threw my big ass in the closet.
Well, because you're not used to it.
I was like, I don't know what this is.
Well, okay.
But if you live somewhere where that happens all the time, you wouldn't be as worried about it.
Now, my wife's bucket list is to watch a tornado. So I mean,
why is that?
So I mean,
I guess it's fitting for a
real life
list.
I mean, if my wife's willing to stand outside to watch a tornado, then I guess it shouldn't be that bad to finish a match.
Jake, has your wife ever seen that movie Twister?
I was just gonna say
I don't
that.
think she has. That's a good movie.
I thought that was gonna be why she wants to do it. She hasn't seen Twister?
That's a good question. I'll have to
my
ask
God.
her.
Alan Hunt saved
Rest in
some
peace,
lives.
John Paxton.
Aww. Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton. John Paxton played basketball.
Whenever you see a cow in a twister or in a tornado, it's from that movie Twister.
Yes.
That's what they're referencing.
Yes.
There was there's some good articles out right now actually. Are
they good though?
That's a really ironic
Are
thing
they?
to say. Yeah, I was going to say it's on Kotaku, so it can only be so good, but it's
Wow.
it is in depth.
Little
I'll
jab
say
there.
it's definitely in depth, and it's more about how that gaming addiction is tied to things like depression, and it goes into depth of one guy's story who was like a World of Warcraft player who had like, I don't know, gaming addiction and how it amplified, I guess, depression. So that it's a thing. You know, I guess there is a thing, just like there can always be too much of it.
Now-
any good
Right.
thing.
Now, one of the things that people say millennials have an issue with is socializing, because they say that millennials don't know how to socialize physically, but they can do it online. And I think the video game becomes what's the word I'm looking for?
Substitute?
Yeah, substitute for socializing. But when you turn off the game, then you're alone. You don't really know who these people are. So, I mean, I could kind of see that if that's true. I mean,
I don't know. Like, I grew up on video games. I'm a millennial.
well, but again, you're thinking, but those video games were you're just by yourself. When the game's turned off, you went out with your friends.
I mean, Xbox Live Start came out when I was 7.
Yeah.
Were you on it though when you were
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
I've had my Xbox Live account for 15
So
years.
go back and listen to the last episode because she had a very interesting that's
Oh,
where
God.
she received her very first dick pic.
Oh,
Was
God.
from was a troll on Xbox Live when
I
she was a
am so
I
child.
was 12 years old.
When she was
I
a
am so
kiddo.
sorry.
Yeah. But
So-
yeah, so like I kind of am in that section where I grew up with the start of online gaming, the start of console online gaming, I should say. And I mean, I'm shy, but I can socialize. I can socialize like a normal human being as long as it's moderation. Everything in moderation.
But
It's
people ain't doing it in moderation.
But and then they're trying to blame the video game, like somehow it's the game's fault that they can't function like a normal human being.
It's not the video game's fault.
Right.
But
That's what they want to blame though, because parents do not want to blame themselves.
that's how everything goes though. It's the alcohol's fault. It's the automobile's fault. It's
those are the
And
that's what people
it's
use to
just
fill
the-
that void. But that's not the thing that.
I mean, because even like because my family member was addicted to alcohol, trying to get this right. They're addicted to alcohol, so but once they got the help for the alcohol addiction, they just replace it with something else.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not the substance, it's the addiction itself. If you don't get it properly handled, you're just gonna replace it with something else.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably pretty common. Like for most cases, like my audio production teacher, same thing. Like there was a substance that he was addicted to, and it was like really jacking him up. But what he traded it for was Pepsi. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the most common thing. Because there really is. There's something internal that is the source of it. And whatever that pain is, people will find, something to mask it. And you got healthy addictions, and you got,
destructive addictions.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, even a workaholic can be destructive.
Absolutely, because once you take it too far, and then you're heavily leaning, it's one thing to take a break. It's another thing to fully lean onto that thing, whatever it is. And at that point, now it's no longer healthy.
Yeah, it's too much of anything.
Too much of anything.
You see, a lot of people will replace those negative type addictions with like exercise and things like that. That's why you get those really freaky bodybuilders who are just nuts because they have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not gonna, if it's gonna be alcohol or something, they put it towards their exercise.
And too much exercise can actually kill you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's an actual thing.
We've seen that as well. Yeah. People being exhausted. Not looking like they're healthy, tired, because they're overworking themselves.
Like those energy supplements.
Yeah, exactly.
They get their heart rate like extremely high, and then they have heart attacks at 35.
Yep.
Yeah,
we've seen it.
So I mean, too much of anything is bad, and that's one of the things we're taught when we're very young. But this is summertime. Kids are wanting to get on Overwatch. There's this huge Overwatch craze. We have a couple parents here. Jake, your kid's so young, but how are you regulating the entertainment?
Okay, so he's only 4 years old, so not really a problem with online yet, but he has this Tabby. It's a tablet. We call it Tabby, and the thing about parenting is that you don't know if you're doing it right. That's the thing. There's all these help books, but you don't know if they're 100% right, and no parent. No parent's going to give it 100% right. You're going to slip somewhere. So basically what I'm saying is what we do, we're not saying it's right, we're not saying it's wrong. We try to really limit him being on the Tabby. Yeah, there'll be times every once in a while we'll have him be on the Tabby for a little longer than he should be. But he doesn't have that constant, every single day. He doesn't need it. We don't give it to him every single day. Yeah, he might be on it too long when he does have it for that day. But we really...
What's your fear, though, of that? Why not just give it to him all day? That's kind of what we're talking about with these kids.
And see, that's the problem is,
parents.
Because...
What's your fear inside that'll happen if he just has it all the time?
You're cutting me real deep, man. Parents...
He's like, I just don't want to end up like my father!
Oh, man. The thing is, okay, so... I took philosophy in college, and I really like what Socrates said. He said, the wisest man knows that he doesn't know everything. So I don't know, and I can't really say, I can't go off of my past because it was so much different. When my dad introduced us to video games, it was just the NES. And then us growing up, we got right into online gaming. That was with Halo. Halo was the first online game that I started playing. And it's different. We didn't have tabbies. We didn't really have a cell phone that could really do it all that these cell phones could do it now. So I can't really say what my fear is. I don't know. To me, it's this thing that could be really great because he has so much information that we didn't have going through school. He has so much information, and there's good information and there's bad information. One of the things that scared us, and I'm really paranoid about. I guess if there's something I'm paranoid about, is that. People were uploading. Okay, so there's YouTube and there's YouTube Kids.
Oh, the YouTube Kids scandal. I remember that.
That
was fucking crazy.
What these people would do is they would toe the line on what was allowable on YouTube Kids, and some really weird stuff was getting onto YouTube Kids, and that was one fear I had. And I mean, you can't be expected to sit there and watch everything your kid watches. One, because it's mind-numbingly dumb, but go see Mommy Finger, Daddy Finger, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should
you're
be.
a dad.
I know what he's talking about, but my thought.
I'm taking up all the time here. What do you think?
No. I mean, no, you're on a good roll. I mean, I agree with a lot of that because, especially as times are shifting, you know, like things change, we get new information, you know, that kind of, you know, may take precedent over older information. How I approach, because my kids are 8 and 10. I have 2 daughters, 8 and 10. So how I approached it is I didn't even let them have. And this is kind of funny. So Steve Jobs, I found out that he was like limiting his kids' time on tablets and stuff like that. Like he didn't allow them to get it all. And I was thinking, like, the man that invented them didn't allow them to use it only for so long. I just was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. So my kids, I didn't even let them. They just, so they're 8 and 10, so 2 years ago. So when my youngest daughter was 6, she got a DS. And my oldest daughter was 8, so they got DSs around that time. But I would limit their time on that. Like I let them play like 2 hours a day, and then they just got iPod Touches the previous Christmas. So their exposure to it is pretty new. I mean, and I've kind of seen it. Like the trend I see is dependence, because I've seen it with some of my younger cousins and everything. I've seen the cousins that spent more time on the games, and then I seen like my aunt with my other cousin Kendrick, who she like he had every console, but she would limit it, and she like put him in gymnastics, so he had to spend time away from it. He turned out really well adjusted. Like I can see him go back and forth between both. So that's kind of my approach. I just held them off for it for a little bit, let them see that their dependence for issues, sorting things out and everything come from me and at the time their mom. And as of right now, the only issue I can say I have, thank goodness, the only issue I see is that my daughter, kind of similar to me, she's starting to get headaches more. Because, like, it's the summertime, I've been letting them on it more.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're out of school, and on those days, I'm off work, so they stay home with me all day, and I noticed she started getting headaches. I only recently got glasses because I've been on screens 10 hours a day when I work, and then 4 hours later when I'm on Twitch. So that's the only thing I've seen so far, but they seem to be pretty well adjusted from holding off. My cousin, who is their age, he's totally different. Spoiled brat, does not communicate things well, and his mom will straight up tell you, like, oh yeah, I let him play all day. I knew I made this monster, so what?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, yeah.
I mean, I guess she knows.
She
I
knows.
can go a whole other tangent about those kind of parents. Like,
yeah, or you just like put your kid in front of a screen and you're like, cool, hands off.
Good.
That's the parent.
Because it's like, okay, so not only are we conscious about him, but we're conscious about the people around us. Like when we go to restaurants, we make sure, or if we're visiting Cory, we always tell them turn the volume down. We don't want it to be really loud.
Exactly.
Recently, we went to a restaurant, and every parent hates that stupid song, "Mommy Finger, Daddy Finger," and these people next to us, their kid had that on full blast, the same song playing over and over and over again. And I mean, those are the worst parents, the ones that don't free wild child, wherever they want.
Like if your kid is a wild child in your home, like I'm not gonna say anything about that. But if your kid is a wild child in public and like I have to deal with it,
oh yeah,
that's what I'm like. A little girl that sat next to us at Ant-Man yesterday. Oh my god!
Get this. So we are very self-aware of our child, and so many times we take him to movie theaters, and a lot of times we get people complimenting us for like, oh my, your son is so well behaved, he's so quiet. And to me, I'm like, why are you? This is how a child's supposed to act. Why are you thanking me?
Right.
Because that's not common.
And even then, and trust me, we're not super controlling parents. All we ask that he be quiet and watch the movie. He can ask us questions, but be very quiet about it. And there are times where like I feel like he could have acted a little better because he does get up every once. He's a child. He's gonna get up every once in a while, but we just make sure that it's not as little as disruptive as possible. That being said, I did see what movie we went to go see Incredibles 2, and this family had a older toddler and a baby. But what was okay was right when the baby started to fuss, just a hint of fussing, she got up and took the baby out.
That's good.
That's awesome.
That's good.
I mean, if you're
that's considerate.
That's grade A parenting for me right there.
I got a question for you guys though. So because I think this is really the deeper part of kind of this whole scenario. So when we are playing video games or we're watching Twitch streams or videos on YouTube, what are we thinking about?
Nothing.
Like whatever we're consuming, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what our mind is on, right?
Right?
Like we can get distracted and we can drift and we can go on Twitter, but like the fact is that thing is gaining our attention.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you take that away, and when you take Twitter away, and when you take social media away, and even maybe music, what are you left with?
Cruel
Deafening silence.
life.
Your own
Just
thoughts.
cruel.
Your own thoughts. You
So
get
no-
into whatever
Yeah.
Right.
whatever you're going through, you have to deal with it now.
You got to
So-
sort it out, whatever
so
it
if your life
is.
is like I mean, different people group in different things, broken homes, whatever. So now that you don't have that distraction, you're in your own head, and there's where the depression stuff kicks in, most likely.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Or-
I mean, I'm not a therapist.
Or you can, now that you're not distracted, you can acknowledge what's going on inside. And now that you're not distracted and someone else is not distracted, maybe y'all can talk about that, and maybe you can get sorted out, or at least know you're not alone with it.
Yeah. No, that's true. But
I mean-
it's how do you
Well, yeah. So
bring
we're
that
going.
to a child? You know what I mean? Like, how do you?
Well, to a child, that's part of like instilling that in them, like letting them know, like, hey, like, because if they're so used to it, then like, what other thing are they gonna turn
Right.
to? Like, why would they turn to anything
When this
else?
thing is here all the time,
Yeah,
and they don't have to get off.
yeah,
They don't have to get away from it.
Exactly, because already dealing with your thoughts, your own thoughts, be it good or bad, wherever you go back and forth, it's tough. Now it's uncomfortable. So now that you don't have that, they're not used to thinking about it, and now they have to deal with that discomfort.
Yeah.
They're just gonna dart in the other direction. Anybody would.
You brought up a really good point. That is a very good point.
That's true.
It was great. A couple weeks ago, I went on a camping trip, and it was the first time I've gotten to truly unplug. I think I told the story on the show, and I was telling Jake earlier, like, the rest of the family took their phones and were still using them as cameras. You know, even though they're on airplane mode, I didn't even want that temptation. I left it in the glove box.
Yeah.
The entire time, and like it really made me think of things outside of myself and my current work projects even, and I don't know, I had a hyper sense of like trying to break things down. Like I was trolling on the show when I first came back, like, Emma, I had a realization, we need to talk. And one of them was like, I was thinking back to several conversations we've had on the show and then streaming, and I was like, man, you know, I think sometimes I'm just a little too mean to Emma. Like, and I know you can handle it and everything.
Whoa.
But I was just thinking, like, man, like, she's young and smart and has like the world in front of her.
She's a bully. She's
a bully too.
She bullies me.
She's great.
I'm a complex individual, Steven.
Mean to me.
I'm many-faceted.
And I found out, like, I felt like too much. I let my pessimistic, old, negative 30-year-old self like reign on her parades, and she'll say things like, you know, why can't I like it? And then, and when she says that, I'm like, at the time, I'm like, because it's dumb. But then when I was camping, I was thinking, like, man, I took hard stances on things that I don't care about, like, a little too much.
You gotta think of that meme.
You're like, why can't she like it?
Just let people enjoy this.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever thing she decides to like, I'll have my points. But before I was just what?
What? You said my name? What?
No.
No.
Nobody said your name, Jake.
Oh, okay.
This is the part of the show where Jake goes senile. But see, that's something I would have never even thought about had I just not had time. And there was other realizations and epiphanies, you know, you have when you have a bunch of edibles in the forest.
Yeah, that can change
That
things.
doesn't sound safe.
But
Enjoy
Did you
yourself.
find your spirit animal?
I did find my spirit animal.
What was it?
It was a giraffe.
Wow.
Yeah,
soon.
it all
Too
comes
soon.
back
Damn.
around.
Too soon.
It all comes back around.
Damn.
I don't think we talked about that on the show.
We didn't talk about that on the show?
No.
No, I'm lost. No,
Oh,
my
White
bad.
Lady shot a giraffe and took pictures, and Jake was saying it was okay, and we were saying it
Don't-
wasn't.
Wow! Oh my god!
They're looking for me.
Thank you guys all for checking out the show today. I hope you guys had a little bit of fun. We had a new theme song, a Guess the Tune segment, and we got real there for a minute.
Yeah, we
so
did.
all the
Pretty
parent
sad.
gamers out there probably said a
Real
couple
deep. You made me
amens.
look inside, and I did not like what I saw.
Well, we're gonna go even deeper inside Jake on the after show. So
Yes,
stick around
I'm
for that.
out. And I'm out.
Bye.
You don't want to address those demons.
What are you plugging, Emma? Tell everyone your schedule one more time for San Diego next week.
Oh, I don't have a special schedule. Thursday, next Thursday, I don't know what day that is. I want to say it might be the 17th, 18th, is the Her Universe Fashion Show at San Diego Comic-Con. You do not need a badge to attend. If you would like to see the masterpiece that Rachel is creating, doors open at 5:15. Other than that, I will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just wandering around. I don't have panels or schedule. I'm not an important person. I don't have a schedule. I'll be around.
Okay. Yeah. Just keep your eye on our Twitter avenues and the VGB stuff because we'll retweet it.
Yeah.
Curtis, what are you promoting? What's your channel for your stream, and what can people expect to see? Because you've been streaming lately.
Yeah, man. I've been streaming. Check me out. Twitch.tv/Skipintosh. SKIPNTOSH. Man, hitting up some retro games because obviously I don't play Overwatch or Fortnite or anything like that. So, but I'm playing like Double Dragon, Super Double Dragon, Turtles, all that stuff. Streets of Rage, which has the best video game soundtrack
That was
ever.
on my short list,
bro. Right?
It was on my short list.
So dope. But I'm DJing on there. I'm covering Kings basketball. Hold on, let me rep real quick.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
So
Sacramento proud.
Sacramento proud. So yeah, just come check me out. Be hanging out and reading comics too. Just chilling, IRL, chatting. Hit me up.
All right, and then we're doing a giveaway, a huge giveaway.
All kinds of gigs, all the gigs you want.
If you're in the chat right now, ! Giveaway, it'll give you a link to a little page where you can follow us on social media in exchange for entries to win a Nintendo Switch, as well as the Zelda Breath of the Wild special edition. So you can do that. Also, it's the pinned tweet on our Twitter page. That's another way to get a hold of it. Jake, you have anything to promote? What do you promote? The Facebook?
The Facebooks.
Yeah.
Follow VGB on Facebook.
A majority of the posts that aren't related to the podcast, those posts are coming from me. And if you say something and I respond, that's coming from me. And I really appreciate any input that you can give. If you want to start a conversation, please do so.
All right, and then Steven,
start sending them pictures of giraffes.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Alive ones.
Yeah, alive ones.
Steven, what you plugging?
I don't have anything right now to plug, but stuff's in the works, so we'll see.
You got a mixtape?
I don't want to give things away, but there's stuff in the works, so don't worry.
All right,
coming soon.
Sounds good. All right, everybody, thanks so much for checking it out. If you come watch the show on Twitch, you can hang out with us after the show, where we do a little after show where we are more interactive with the chat. And hang out with you guys, answer some questions and stuff. So it'll be a good time. But that's it for Jake, Curtis, Emma, Steven. My name is Cory, saying you've just been bang.
Peace.